We are back to the Pokemon Game Show here at Roc-Con 2014. We are down 2 players. One of those players is going to have a chance to face our champion. But who do you have to face before you face the champion?
The Elite Four.
The Elite Four. This is the Elite Four round. Our players will be facing off against the Elite Four in this round. So it's like we're actually in the Pokemon universe, you know? You had to catch some Pokemon, and you have to fight the Elite Four, and then you try to become the champion. Anyway, as before, I'll explain how this game works after we have a toss-up. And toss-ups in this round are very important, because they will determine who gets to go first and who gets to go second. So here we go. Here's the first question, and it is a question. Name any U.S. city that currently has a Pokemon Center. Linz.
New York City.
Is the obvious one for here. The other, Seattle and Tacoma, also have Pokemon Centers. So there you go. All right, so here's the deal. Linz, you have control. You get to choose how this round begins. You face off against the first Elite Four member, Chantal, because we're in black and white universe still. I haven't updated this thing yet for X and Y. I'll get to it, I promise. So Chantal is the first Elite Four member. Chantal has 2 Pokemon, Drifblim and Gengar. Now on the board we have moves. Your first job is to find a move that's super effective against Drifblim. Then find a move that's super effective against Gengar, in that order. If you can do that, you will defeat Chantal. Whoever defeats the most Elite Four members in this round wins the game, the free badge to Roc-Con, and the chance to become the champion. All right, now, Linz, we don't know anything about that board right now, which means you have the choice. You can go first, or you can let Robert go first, and you'll go back and forth until someone defeats Chantal. So, do you want to go first, or do you want Robert to go first?
Robert, you can go first.
Robert's going first. All right, give me a number. Look for a move that's super effective against Drifblim.
8.
Number 8. The move is Rock Throw, super effective. All right, now, Gengar.
It can just be anyone.
Anyone.
13.
13. And behind number 13, we find Powder Snow, not super effective against Gengar. We close both of those doors. Now we go to you, Linz. Drifblim.
8.
Yep, we know that's right.
17.
17. This time we find Shadow Claw, super effective. You defeat Chantal. Well done. All right, so we find them out and we send Chantal on her merry way, and we credit Linz with her first point. Now I know what you're thinking, audience. There are 4 Elite Four members. They could be tied. If they're tied at the end, a fateful encounter will decide the game. We close those doors and we get ready for our next question. And again, this is another trivia question, players. And this round is just going to be trivia or starts with questions unless we run out of questions. So here we go. It's another trivia, and it reads as follows. What is the last Pokemon numerically in the Kanto region? Linz?
Celebi.
Pokedex. Incorrect. Robert? The last Pokemon in the Kanto region, Pokedex. Kanto is the first region.
Oh,
So
Kanto.
Mew. Yeah, Kanto. So,
I thought Johto.
Mewtwo. Yeah, Mew is the right answer on that. All right. So, no harm, no foul. It's a starts with. Give me any psychic type Pokemon whose name begins with the letter J. Linz?
Psychic, you said?
Yes.
Psychic, I don't know.
All right, Robert. One's our old friend from round 2, or round 1, Jinx. The other is Jirachi, is the other psychic that starts with the J. All right, we'll try another one. Same category. Give me any bug-type Pokemon whose name starts with the letter K. Linz?
Kakuna.
Is 1, yes. The others are Carablast, Kricketot, Kricketune. All right, Linz, that means you get the choice on the second Elite Four member. It's Marshall. Marshall has a Breloom and a Medicham. Do you want to go first or second, based on what you've seen on the board?
I'll go first.
You go first. All right, you must remember something about Breloom.
13.
I think you're right. You're right, Powder Snow is super effective against Breloom, now Metacham.
24.
24. Assurance is not super effective against Metacham. So we close those doors. And now we go to you, Robert. Breloom.
13.
13 is good.
And 21.
21. This time, Ice Punch, not super effective against Metacham. Back to you, Linz.
13.
Uh-huh.
10.
Number 10. This time, we find Ice Beam. Well, we're stuck with the ice moves for a while. Back over to you, Robert. Where are you going?
13.
Uh-huh.
And 30.
Number 30 at the end this time, we find Rock Slide. Still not super effective against Metacham. Metacham is evading all of your moves. Linz.
13.
Yep.
15.
Night Slash. Still not super effective. Robert.
13.
Yeah.
4.
4. Power Gem. Still not super effective. Linz.
13.
This is a hard trainer.
27.
27. There we go. Wing Attack will do the job. You have defeated Marshall. Okay, so that's 2 for you. If you defeat the third member, we don't even get to see Caitlin, which makes me sad because Caitlin's cute. So let's knock out those Pokemon and let's say goodbye to Marshall. And here we go. For control of the third battle, give me any Dragon-type Pokemon whose name begins with the letter L. There are 2. Linz
Latias.
is the one, and Latios is the other. All right. That gives you control of the third bout against my old pal Grimsley. Now, Grimsley has 2 Pokemon, and you've already uncovered lots of squares, so we'll see how this goes. Grimsley's got a Honchkrow and a Crocodile. Would you like to go first or second?
First.
Okay, let's see how your memory is. Honchkrow,
30.
number 30. For the win.
And 21.
And you've won the game! And we didn't even get to see Caitlin, so
I'm sorry.
you know what? I don't care. There she is. Isn't she adorbs? All right, so congratulations, Linz. You have won free admission to next year's Roc-Con, just like that. So congratulations. Robert, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you. You lasted all the way to the end, but you just weren't the best like no one ever was. So sorry to say, Robert. Thank you so much for being on the show. Let's give it up for him. Now then, so you have won the game. You can put your controller down because we don't play this last game with the controller. You have won free admission, but you are not yet the champion of this Roc-Con. You're just a gym leader right now. To become the champion, you must defeat the current champion. There's no commercial break here. We go right on into it because we have 7 minutes left. All right, so here is the championship round for you, Linz. Now, in order to become the champion, you have to defeat the current champion. And because we're in Black and White 2 territory, it's Iris is the champion, all right? If you can defeat Iris, next year, if I come back, which hopefully is going to happen, and if I come back, Pokemon Game Show is definitely coming back. Because, again, it's my most popular show, and you guys liked it, right? Yeah. Next year, that will be your trainer sprite. You get to create whatever trainer sprite you want, and you'll be in that window right there. And here's what Iris has. You can't see what they are yet unless there's 3 Pokemon over there, and you have to defeat them. Now, in the last round, you defeated 3 Elite Four members. Theoretically, you had 3 Pokemon to do that with. Your 3 Pokemon know every single move on the board, all right? Iris has 3 Pokemon that she's trying to defeat you with. 7 squares on the board say KO. If you find one of those, that represents Iris knocking out one of your 3 Pokemon. If you find moves that are super effective against hers, it'll be a 1-hit KO. Otherwise, all of her Pokemon have 4 HP, and regular moves that aren't super effective do 1 HP of damage. So that's how we play the game. We go down the line. If you can defeat all 3 of Iris's Pokemon before she defeats your 3 Pokemon, you become the new champion. You pick your own 3 Pokemon for next year, except Electros. Because he has no weaknesses. And then next year, it'll be you in the software and your 3 Pokemon over there. And someone from this audience maybe will be up here trying to defeat you. So, here we go. You know, that was cool. Let's make it a little bit more exciting, shall we? Alright, let's begin the game. Iris's first Pokemon is Archeops. Best of luck. Where do you want to go?
17.
Number 17 behind number 17, we find Stone Edge. Super effective. 1-hit KO. So just like that. Now I will tell you there's 7 moves like that on the board, but they're not necessarily super effective against all of them. So we move on to the second Pokemon. It is Lapras. Good luck.
8.
Number 8. Behind number 8 we find Quick Attack. Not super effective. 1 HP. Continue.
27.
Number 27. There we find Full Tackle. Super effective. This could be one of the quickest games we've ever had in Pokemon Game Show history. The current record is 5. If you defeat the last Pokemon, which is Salamence, in this last move, you will have the record and the championship. Where do you want to go?
19.
Number 19. Behind number 19, we find Swift. Not super effective. To tie the record. Go to work.
5.
Number 5, there is a KO. You are down to 2 Pokemon. Continue.
22.
Number 22, we find Outrageous One! You have mastered that board. That is just amazing. It was meant to be. So, congratulations. Let me do that for you. You have, Iris is just disappearing. She doesn't even want to see you anymore. And that's okay because she doesn't belong on that side of the board anymore. Congratulations, Linz. You are the Roc-Con Pokemon Game Show champion! And not only that, you'll be able to come back to watch the drama unfold as one of 4 players tries to unseat you next year. So, congratulations. Did you have a good time on this show?
Yes.
Did you guys enjoy this Pokemon Game Show? Couple of minutes. I will tell you during those couple of minutes that if you liked this, we did film it. It'll go up on the YouTube channel. It's Greggo's Game Shows on YouTube. Facebook is also Greggo's Game Shows. Linz, you're going to subscribe to that Facebook.
Yeah.
You're going to contact me through that, and that's how you will get your badge for next year, is you get me through the Facebook on that. So, again, congratulations to you. If you guys are feeling generous, I also have a Patreon, which is kind of like Kickstarter, only it's a monthly subscription type thing. If you've got $1 a month, it helps me out a great deal. Patreon.com/Greggo's Game Shows. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Pokemon Game Show. And you're going to see me again in about half an hour upstairs. I'll be hosting the cosplay contest that's going on today. So we'll see you up there. In the meantime, this is my first time in New York. It's been a blast. I have loved all the games I've done here at Roc-Con. Hopefully you have too. I will hopefully see you guys next year. So long from Pokemon Game Shows. Greggo saying so.